Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a quick video for you on idioms and expressions in English. I've got 3 for you that I use on a regular basis, and I think that you could implement them into your language relatively easy as well and to good effect. This is the second video I've made on idioms. If you want to check out the first one, you can find that up here. But the question, I suppose, is why use idioms and expressions? And from my perspective, it's something that can help your language sound much more natural, and they're humorous. Particularly, people don't expect non-native speakers to use idioms and expressions, so people are a little bit surprised when you use one correctly, and it's even funnier really when non-native speakers use them, because like I said, you really don't expect people to come out with them. So without further ado, let's get into it. 3 idioms. I'll give you 3 examples of these expressions each time. Let's go. So number 1 on the list is to be over the moon. Now the definition of this is to be extremely happy. So when you're extremely happy with something, you can say I'm extremely happy, but it would be better if you said I'm over the moon. For example, if you worked really hard on a project with a team of people and you want to congratulate everybody in the team, you could say, good work everybody, well done on this project, I'm over the moon with the result that we achieved. So it's really nice, very positive feedback, and you sound better than if you just said I'm extremely happy. Another example could be that you receive some positive feedback, and you could say to the person who gave you the feedback, thank you very much for your positive feedback. I was really over the moon that you appreciated my work. And finally, you could also use this one in a negative sentence to say I'm not over the moon. So I'm not particularly happy with the situation. So maybe you're working on a project and you have lots of problems, there's a big delay, you don't think you'll meet the deadline. You could say, I'm not over the moon with the current state of the project. And it shows that you're concerned, you're not happy. Yeah. And it's a bit softer than just saying, I'm not happy. Okay, but at the same time, we get the message. It's clear what you wanted to say. Okay, moving on. Number 2, the second idiom or expression that I want to give you today. This one's more of an expression. It's not really an image that we use, but it's better late than never. So it means what it says really. It's better to do something late than to not do it. But this is a concise way of saying the same thing. Often it's kind of sarcastic when you use it. So you need to be a little bit careful in the context that you use it. If it's somebody really superior to you, you're the big boss or your manager, and they do something late, probably don't respond, better late than never, because it's sarcastic and it could be taken the wrong way. So be a little bit careful. You need to judge the context of where you can use this or not. But in the right context, it could be funny. So you have to judge that for yourself. To give you an example though, you might email somebody asking for some information, and let's say they reply 1 month later. You could then send a reply to their response and say, thanks for the reply, better late than never. And I'd probably put an exclamation mark here too. This just, particularly in an email, it's clearer then that it's a joke, that you're not serious, that you're being a little bit sarcastic. Another example, you could be working on a project and maybe you finished the project and you say, oh, it's great, we finished the project, but the original deadline was 3 years ago. Better late than never. One more example, maybe you need to send some information, maybe the minutes of a meeting from one meeting before the second meeting, and you send it just 2 minutes before the second meeting. In your email, you could say, please find attached the minutes of our last meeting, better late than never. So here, by making the situation humorous, you acknowledge that it's late and you made a mistake really, but by making it humorous, you're kind of laughing at yourself a little bit, and you still did it. It's still better than not doing it. So for me, it's appropriate in this situation. But again, for you to judge if it's appropriate or not with the people you're writing to. And And lastly, for today, the expression is to kill two birds with one stone. And this means to have two results from one action, or to do two things at the same time, essentially. So this one sounds a little bit violent, but the image, it's a hunting image. So you imagine you need something to eat, and you're a hunter, and you have a stone and you throw and you hit two birds instead of just one, and now you have two birds to eat when originally you just had one stone. So yes, it's self-explanatory, I suppose. And you can use this in a context such as, at the meeting, we will discuss the new project and the audit results. Like that, we killed two birds with one stone. You could say, on this project, we killed two birds with one stone by increasing productivity and reducing costs. Or finally, a subject close to my heart, you could say, I will kill two birds with one stone by doing my English homework and eating lunch. Okay, if you think you can concentrate on eating and doing the grammar exercises at the same time, that's your decision. Right, that's it for today. Just a quick one. 3 idioms. Try and put these into your language. I hope you have good responses if you take the time to try and work these into your language. Thanks for watching the video as always. If you found the content useful, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing the video with family and friends. It's always greatly appreciated. As always, if you're looking for more information or you'd like to organise language lessons, all our contact details can be found in the video description below. Check out some of our other videos. We have lots of videos on various topics, grammar, vocabulary, etc. And until next time, take care. Bye bye.